just take a look at the weekly candle in a bit more detail. The way any candle will form is that the market will head lower, right? It will reverse off a particular area before heading higher. Now, of course, our job is to understand what's going on at that particular area, and we're going to go into that in more detail. But the truth is, having positioning in the market gives you a stronger indication for a trend reversal. If you're significantly below the weekly opening price, looking for sell trades or long sell, or sell trades that you want to hold, isn't necessarily a good idea. So that's the first thing I wanted to go over. That's the weekly power of three. It's the same exact concept for the daily power of three. So if we just go now here to the daily power of three, to give people an indication as to what's going on, this is the daily candle. So this is the daily candle changing with each 15-minute candle. So what we have is we have Asia. So Asia opens up over here, and then we see the daily candle moving in line with the 15-minute candle. And so we have the same principle over here. This is the daily opening price. And so my settings for the PO3 are very, very simple. You want to have the daily, and you want to have the New York, use NY midnight, right? Use New York midnight's opening price. And so that's what you see over here, right? So by using the power of three, it installs a level of discipline, or it did for me, right? So when I saw price ranging inside of this fair value gap, it's ranging near the daily opening price, I wasn't happy to touch price. And so if we just take a look over here, right? People say that, yes, this is a fair value gap. Well, what about this fair value gap, right? What about this POI? This is also a POI. Well, the problem with this POI is, yes, it does give good moves. Yes, it did give a little scalp, but I personally would prefer not to be trading on the daily opening price, right? I do not want to be trading on the daily opening price. And so I use the weekly opening price, the daily opening price, or the daily power of three. And the last thing I look for is the Asia range. And so how do I use the Asia range to my advantage? So the Asia range is very, very simple. You just want to draw a line like this, right, where the Asia range is going to be. So the Asia range I'm going to label in red. And so what does an Asia range represent? So an